Well, hello there, guys. We're here with another episode of Graviteam Tactics Operation Star, and this time we're actually playing in Afghanistan, of all places. Now, this is an alternative history. Now, we all know that the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. In this alternative history, however, you actually get some support from the Iranians to defend, which is a bit different because most Afghans are Sunnis or Shias. Again, I'm very sorry to my Muslim subscribers. I don't know specifically which, and I believe the Iranians are Sunni. I could be mistaken. It could be the other way around. So it would be a bit strange for this to ever occur. But I wanted to go ahead and see just how tough it would be to defend Afghanistan, especially on the eve of the invasion itself. Now, we've got a lot of guys here. I've actually positioned my guys in a sort of wooded area here, I think you can see. So I'm thinking this is a perfect spot for an ambush. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move Had up here because he's got a nice ATGM, anti-tank guided missile, I believe. Which would be very useful against the enemy. Actually, it could just be a regular AT gun. No, it isn't. It is a regular AT gun. Excuse me. And we're going to put most of our guys nice here in the bushes. They do have trenches, so obviously getting some decent trenches here would be pretty cool. I think they have trenches anyway. I'm pretty sure they do. So we've got a lot of units up here. We're going to basically pop them up here. I'm hoping this is a good position for these guns. And we're going to wait for the Soviets to arrive, my friends. Let's hope that we can repel the communist invasion of Afghanistan. First enemy contact, guys, is going to be an enemy tank here. We're already spotting a lot of enemy armor. This is Soviet armor, of course. You better bet that I'm concerned about this much armor coming our way. We didn't expect this much. We do have some anti-tank guns. We've got some ATGMs. I'm going to go ahead and position these guys to aim towards the enemy, like, now. Where the hell is the... There we go. Because we want to try to get some shots here. I mean, we've got a beautiful gun here. I think it's capable of taking out armor. And remember, we're fighting as the Afghans, and this is before the Americans gave any support. So we're using Soviet weaponry from basically World War II against the Soviets themselves. So whether or not we can make this work, it's going to be tough to see. We've already got some shots off. It looks like the enemy is over there, and it looks like we may have gotten a hit on some infantry. I don't know if we got a hit. We're definitely hitting them. For sure. That's without a doubt. We can definitely see the hits. We can see some smoke even. Whether or not these are effective, I'm not 100% sure, guys. We're going to keep on firing. There we go, Hunt. Keep firing, son. Got a lot of other guys here that have spotted the enemy. A bunch of Soviets coming our way, guys. A lot of enemy infantry, enemy tanks. It looks like we just killed an enemy APC. I believe that baby's burning up. Thank you, AT guns. These Soviets are advancing. This is their first advance into Afghan territory. Just imagine what it must be like being a Soviet soldier. You know, you obviously want to make your family proud, but at the same time, this war has been called by a lot of people as the Soviet Vietnam, or the Afghan Vietnam, or the Soviet Vietnam in Afghanistan. Excuse me. Third time's the charm. So we're going to try and do everything we can to fight back here, stop the enemy from advancing, and try to seriously damage them. Now again, we're in a position so far where, and let me move this machine gun up a little bit, we're in a position so far where we've just started. We don't have the greatest anti-tank stuff, but we've got a few, and we've already knocked out, look at that, an APC down. We got another APC down. The tanks, of course, I think these are T-80s, if I'm not mistaken, are doing extraordinarily well. We're not able to pierce them, but hell, if we can do enough damage to the APCs, that might be enough to force the enemy to retreat, especially if we can at the very least severely damage the incoming army. Even if they have tanks, even if their tanks make it through, our men, our mujahideen, they will fight to the very end, no matter what happens, and even if that means their death to defend their land. So I want to see if we can at least show the Soviets that coming to Afghanistan, probably not the greatest idea. I also want to take this guy right here, Urzaki. I'm going to try to move him over here. Fast move. We already lost one of our guns, it looks like. We're going to keep on firing. Let's keep it up, boys. Come on. It's got plenty of trenches. Let's take a look at the Soviet side of things. So if they were coming this way, I mean, we can already see a lot of them are going down. If they were coming this way, this is all they see. They don't obviously see any of our objective points. In fact, we can get rid of that right there. So this is all that the Soviets are seeing. They see some of their vehicles being destroyed, blown up, and they don't know where the hell all this fire is coming from. I'm sure they want to know, but they're just kind of shooting where they think it's coming from. But let's get back to the fight. So here we go. That tank is getting awfully close. I really want to kill at least one of these Soviet tanks. And that would be unbelievably awesome. I believe some of our men, even our infantry, have some RPGs. We definitely got a hit on the tank. Aluzai. Right here. He's the only one brave enough to move through. And sometimes, even if you just get consistent hits on a vehicle, the crew will abandon that vehicle for obvious reasons. They don't want to get blown up, even if they don't think they're in a terrible spot, or they're not sure they're in a terrible spot. They're going to assume they are once you're hitting them with this many hits. There we go, a nice little hit on them once again. Not sure if it was effective. Come on, boys. Stop the Russian invader. For Afghanistan, there we go. Look at that. That was a beautiful hit. That has to be a kill. That has got to be a kill. So at least saw something pop off the damn thing. I mean, it's in rough shape. You can see that tank is in really rough shape. It might not be dead, but we might have taken a track off. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, we popped a track for sure. So at this point, it's all about what else can we do. Another tank, holy shit! He just popped out of nowhere. Another Soviet tank here, guys. Look at that. Oh, another anti-tank grenade. Did we get another one? Got the chassis off. So we're definitely managing to knock the chassis off these tanks, which is pretty good, but we're not managing to get any kills on the tanks so far. We've gotten a ton of kills on those APCs, though, and probably a tremendous amount of the enemy infantry units, too. We'll probably see that at the end of the actual video itself, the casualties. Another vehicle lost. These guys on this AT gun, they've got a very limited line of sight, as you can imagine. These videos, please smash that like button, tell your friends about the channel. If you really like the video, subscribe yourself, and obviously comment down below. You know, it's especially hard with wars like this. These are extremely controversial wars, as you can imagine. It looks like some of our men have surrendered during the first French. Very controversial wars, and unfortunately YouTube is demonetizing all these videos. There's another beautiful hit we got over here. I think we took out another APC. We did. Oh, yeah, baby. You can see the dead driver back here. Could be a driver, could be one of the crew members. We're not 100% sure. All we know is that we're getting some great shots. Now, we've got these men over here. They're also entrenched and not really doing much for the fight. No offense to them. It's not that they're not doing their jobs. It's just that they're really far away from the fight and they're entrenched. So we're going to try to see if they can't open fire at the enemy infantry moving in. At least there doesn't seem to be any ATGMs or anything like that over here. Let's just take a look at where the Soviet infantry is. Look at that. You can't even see all of them because of the fog of war, but we can see a lot of them, and they're definitely taking cover. They're letting the tanks do all the work. Still haven't killed any of those tanks. We heavily damaged them, but no kills yet. I'm going to take Niasi, and I'm going to assault that tank. This could be a total exercise of futility, but I figure why not try? Assault. What Afghanistan? You can see a lot of our boys retreating, or surrendering, I should say. And obviously, it's also another thing to consider is, in a war like this, by the way, you can see that tank trying to move, but he can't because of the track. But in a war like this, it's not always the best idea to stay in a pitched battle like we have now. Sometimes a better idea is to get the hell out of the area and fight the enemy another day. You know, live to fight another day, as the saying goes. I believe it was George Washington that coined the term. I could be wrong. But I'm thinking that pretty soon here, we are going to try and live to fight another day. We're going to pull out. Because at this particular junction, doesn't seem to be much of a point in continuing the fight if we're just going to be losing men. Now, we could send a bunch of guys in here and get them back into the woods trying to ambush the enemy, but I'm not sure I want to do that. Ah, shit. Got a lot of men that have surrendered here. Traitors! I wish you could shoot the surrendering men. Would also be good, especially in a battle like this, if one of these guys had a bomb strapped to him, walked up to the tank, and just ended it and destroyed the tank. That would be incredible to see. Hell, if I was a Russian tanker and I saw a guy walking with his hands up towards me that close, I would probably take him out, honestly. Come on, where are your bombs, boys? Still got this gun here. I think we got off to a really good start. Obviously, did not end in the best way, particularly, but definitely got a decent start. And now my question is, should we get out of these trenches and just charge? Just say, screw it, attack with everything we've got? Or should we stay put and retreat, live to fight another day, and have plenty of Mujahideen warriors to carry on the fight? It's really a tough question. I think this gun is definitely not in the right position. He just can't see a damn thing. Let's try to turn him towards that tank. Come on, boys. You should see that tank. Obviously, the tanks that have been knocked off their treads are continuing to fire. Got some more enemy contacts. And these are on the far right side, which we have no men there. And yeah, I think we could try and take the crossroads. More enemy contact. Unless it's like directly in front of us, we're not going to be getting many hits on them. Moment. You can do it. Destroy the APC. Moment's pretty scared. Come a martyr for your country. Another thing we can do is try to bring this gun into a better position. But you know what? I think I'm going to do that. Fast move them. Try to get up close to the tank. And hopefully get a kill on that tank. Come on, boys. Get closer. Get out of these woods. If you can shoot from here, do it. But if not, get close. There we go. I think they spotted something. I think they've spotted something. There we go. That's a shot. Keep it up. Keep it up. We've got a gun shooting. We're not running away until that gun is dead. Look at that Russian tank trying so badly to escape. I would do the same. Trapped inside a tank. A lot of Mujahideen, you don't even know where they are. You're trying to get the hell out of there, but we've blown the treads off already. It's going to be pretty tough. Alright guys, well, we're going to go ahead and call it, I think, a ceasefire. I think this is the right time for sure to get the hell out of here. It doesn't look like Urksai is going to get a hit on that tank. And, look at that. The boys are down. So we're definitely going to go ahead. We're going to withdraw. And it might seem like a cowardly thing to do, but in guerrilla warfare, which is exactly what this is, probably the best thing to do is get the hell out of Dodge. And I want to see what kind of basically what kind of casualties we get here against the enemy. Remember, we're trying to damage the enemy as much as possible. That's definitely one of our goals. So if we've accomplished that, I think it's a victory. And there we go. It is a total defeat according to Graviteam. We've lost 42 killed on our side, 7 wounded. Such is the plight of a guerrilla force. 16 missing. These guys all surrendered. We killed 10, wounded 3. We did destroy 4 vehicles, though, which is pretty good. We didn't take any prisoners, though. But if you guys enjoyed this fight, again, we don't have nearly the kind of weaponry or technology that the Soviets do in this kind of situation. But I'd like to kind of see what you guys think. If you enjoy the fight, we'll keep on playing these kind of games. And let me know in the comments down below what kind of Graviteam fights you prefer the most. Thank you again, guys. Take care and have an awesome, awesome day.